Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, your tour guide, the president, the landlord, owner, tenant, janitor, I'm off the damn floor. What you if you don't follow the rules? Rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Hit us with some hype points. Excuse me. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen in the nation, leave us a super thanks, super chat, or a cash app. Depends on when you're watching this video. Um, oh yeah, when you're writing on the walls here, aka leaving comments, doing your little graffitis. I don't care how you spell things. You can spell them phonetically, all of that. Spell things the way they sound. That's fine. Except for when it comes to the names of our dignitaries. It's monster, not monster. It's an A. No ER. It's right here on the shirt. It's helter skelter, not helter skelter. It's A's and H's. No E's and R's. Rock is spelled ROCK. Unless you are, you know what I mean. And in which case, throw a little cuz or a little cuz something in the comment. Something to let me know that's who you. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to blow yourself up, then spell a name right. Respectfully. What else is there? It's BC, not BBC. Pause. That's what your mom said. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah. Click the link. No links are in the bio right now. Or in the description right now, because I just want to get this started. When I finish the video, I'll put it in the description. There will be Cash App link, a Bandcamp link. Cash App link for those of you who want to be tax-paying citizens. Bandcamp link for those who are tired of who would rather hear rap than to hear rock yap. You know what I'm saying? All of the mixtapes is at the other end of the Bandcamp link. And there also is a merch link. This is monstanation.com where you get, Monster Nation, rocking this monster hat, shirts, and hoodies. Go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go ahead and rock out with us in that manner. So yeah, y'all see the description, the picture. Had a little bit. It's a little bit. I wasn't sure how I wanted to approach this. I don't usually like even talking about sports because when I do these sports videos, y'all don't tune in that much. I guess I'm not. I don't have the highlights and so on and so forth or whatever. I'm not as astute a commentator as you would prefer. But this was essentially Miracle on 34th Street. You know that term? It's like it's an old movie or whatever. Yeah, we was down 29 points. It looked like 30 something. When I seen 70 something to 40 something, that's 30 points to me. I don't care what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was looking bleak. It was looking grim. It was looking crazy. And then the boys fought back. They roared back to take the win. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I got to, I didn't even watch the whole game. I seen the score got too crazy. I was like, nah. I just, I turned away and kept checking kept checking the score because, I'm not, I have, I'm a black man. I'm the type of black man that has a wild distrust for doctors and hospitals and all of that. If you're wondering what that has to do with what we're talking about right now, I don't get checkups and stuff that often. So I have to manage my own stress levels and what do you call it? Cortisol, that's the stress hormone. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it low on my own. I can't wait for a doctor to go, hey, you need to, you know what I'm saying? You need to stay off your feet. No. What they say? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So yeah, I checked. I was just checking back with the score, and I saw it. When I seen the catch up happening, and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. anytime, listen, a lot of times, I don't know, I went from anytime to most times. So a lot of times when when a game starts, whoever jumps out to the front, you got to understand it's a game of runs. Like if you're doing too good early in the game, the other team is gonna fight back. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times the fight back win, the fighter backers win. But the whole, it was a beautiful thing. Everybody, like, I was like, when I went back to the game, watching all of the, I'm watching all of the responses. Like the people, there's people who are not even New Yorkers who are genuinely happy. Like you see, like I seen two of the female commentators after the game. The look they had on their face was the look I see. Like one time I had a conversation with one of my homegirls and she had a new boyfriend and she was clearly in love, clearly smitten. Like he might have been there. They might have just got finished doing something strange. You understand what I'm saying? A horizontal poker, whatever you want to call it, right? But it was a glow she had on her face. Like it was like her eyes was glazed over. Like it was like she wasn't tearing, but it was just like, just the happiness was just radiating off of her. And that's what I saw when I watched Chennai and what's a Ramona. Y'all know who. Yeah, put their names. I don't know if I could say Chennai's last name without messing it up. But yeah, like the way they like it was a different kind of happiness. And Shanae ain't even from New York, but it's it's just the vibe was why the vibes was something kind of special. Is it Tracy Morgan was in tears? You know what I'm saying? Wild business. I gotta but yeah, it's not over yet. Let's not get crazy. Yes, they up 3-1, and it's very rare that somebody comes back from a 3-1 deficit, but it has been done by one LeBron James against the Golden State Warriors, and the Golden State Warriors were almost unbeatable that year, and it happened to them. So let's not get gassed. You heard? What has never happened is nobody ever came back from a 3-0 deficit. Saying, but we passed that now. Even though it's the first time for everything, including that. We don't want to be on the wrong side of history. I'm gonna tell y'all, in real life, I was paranoid because game one, we won by 10 points. But we was losing that game, had to make a comeback, right? Game two, we won by what, 1 point? Something very slim like that. And then game three, we lost. If you watch the progression, in my mind, it's like they're figuring out how to beat us. Pause. They learning how to beat us on the job training. Pause. Boot camp. On the job training. I'm like, yo, this don't look. I don't like the way this look. I don't like the way this looks. But one thing that the Knicks have been notorious for all season, not just the playoffs, is big comebacks. Like like it got to the point where during the season, if I saw them up big, pause in early in the game, I didn't trust it. I would almost rather see them down in like the first quarter or second quarter, because when they build the momentum to take the lead back, a lot of times the opposing team ain't lead back. It's like they take the baton and they run with it. But at the end of the game, nobody left. Like the whole, like I'm looking at all of the interviews. The stands is still full of people. The floor is full of people. I'm like, this is different right here. It felt like the championship. Please let them close the deal. Because if they don't close the deal, this was it. This moment was so celebratory. It's like, and I know how y'all people like, y'all ain't win nothing, y'all always celebrating. Listen, what if we wait and don't celebrate nothing until we win and then don't win and then we don't celebrate nothing? I know it sounds like I said the same thing, but I said, but you know what I mean. We wait being patient and then we end up getting no celebrations. No. Let us good vibe it up. Let's get our good vibes on through the whole time. I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? Manifestation don't work that way. You understand what I'm saying? Uh 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 Willing things to yourself. The law of attraction don't work that way. I mean, so let us, we could be scared. I mean, fear don't help. We could be nervous and doubt whatever. That's not going. If we that way throughout the whole, we wait till we win and then we don't win, then we don't get no party. Y'all lucky we was handing out sweepstakes for some of these playoffs and all of that because we would have been turned up 7 games. You understand what I'm saying? As opposed to 4, even though we hadn't won nothing yet. So just be happy we was handing out sweepstakes and all that. But at the end of the game, I heard them playing. It's up to you, New York, New York. I mean, they was New York. They was going in, right? I didn't get to hear all of the songs that was being played and all of that, but I want to say I have. This leads me to my question: what's the GOAT New York anthem, hip hop wise? I mean, like I think it's kind of hard to beat that. What's the one I was just singing? Who was that? What's his name? Come on, y'all gonna make me Google it? Can't think of it. I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep. I wanna hear Frank Sinatra. Good looking. Frank Sinatra. That song is pretty. It's a pretty. It's a pretty big one right there. You know what I'm saying? What's the one I used on my. Was that the same one I used on my TikTok recently? But anyway, I asked AI for a list, or so just so we could compare these songs together. You know what I mean? So we could run through a few of them together. And what do we think? Okay, so we got "Welcome to New York City" featuring Cameron and Jay Z. I mean Cameron featuring Jay Z. That's a big one. Like I feel like that's a strong candidate for the GOAT jump off, especially in this situation because if I'm not mistaken, Jay Z has some Knicks and basketball game bars. You understand what I'm saying? In that song. Let me see. New York City Cats, New York City Cats, all you all jumping people with other jerseys, you all on that. We will remember when y'all come to our town. All need to stop before it gets out of hand. I know it sounds like I can't read, but I promise you I know how to read. Um, I agree with you. That shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone none of that, right? You niggas is doing too much. But at the same time, come on. Like I've been overseas before where, maybe most of the people over here, most of Americans probably have never seen this. But you go overseas when they having one of those football games, and I don't mean not American football, the football that we call soccer. Way worse. I don't way really bad. Like it be whole fan bases having whole brawls. You know what I mean? It gets ugly. I don't know how ugly it gets, but it gets pretty ugly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, like, if I'm a just as an intelligent human being, right? Like I advise You know, like if you know where alcohol, high emotions, and all kind of, you know, it's just a gumbo pot of all of the ingredients for aggression is there. And then you go through there wearing your Spurs jersey. No, I don't condone it. I don't. I do not condone niggas putting hands and feet or objects on you for that. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be realistic, B. Just be real. Yes, people should behave better. But you see the way niggas is behaving. Niggas is walking on police cars in New York. What makes you think that they would? You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, back to what I was saying. Cut that shit out, New Yorkers. That ain't it ain't cool. But at the same time, use some discernment if you want the other team. You know what I'm saying? Please. Let's see. Welcome to New York City. That's first. Welcome to New York City. They got Heart of the City. No, ain't no love in New York, in Hun City. I don't know all the lyrics. If I played it, I would get this video demonetized or whatever. But y'all know, somebody making a list. We got, and then you got Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City. Ain't no love, New York City. Where's the love? That's a dope joint. But I haven't heard nobody going to that one in these times right now. So I don't know. Let me see. Here's a list of they got Anarchy, Busta Rhymes. I don't know that track right there. Hold on. High energy, bringing blueprint. New York, New York, New York, New York. Big city your dream, but everything in New York ain't always what it seems. But I don't know. I'm not familiar with that song. Salute the bus. Don't really know that joint that well. Um, what we got? Jay Z and Alicia Keys, Empire State of Mind. How y'all feel about that one? Oh yeah, Busta Rhymes New York-ish. I'm on my New York-ish. I've been hearing that one a lot going throughout the, you know what I'm saying, Busta Swiss Beats or whatever. Throughout these times, I've been hearing that song playing a lot. I mean, it could be just because I follow Busta Rhymes too on, on Instagram, so I might see it more. But yeah, it is what it is. You got that's a candidate though. I'm on my New York. Put Master Flex on this New York. New York by Ja Rule featuring Fat Joe and Jadakiss. I got 100 guns, 100 clips. I'm from New York, New York. That's a strong candidate right there. Strong candidate. While the song doesn't have a traditional melodic chorus, the scratched hook. Oh, no, that's not what they're talking about. They are talking about Nas' New York State of Mind. I was reading my facts wrong. Nas' New York State of Mind. While the song doesn't have a traditional melodic chorus, the scratch hook crafted by DJ Premier samples the legendary line from Rakim, making it one of the most famous choruses in underground hip hop history. Okay. So I would like to add to this. So, all right, so let me go through these lists. What I got from Gemini. I'm going backwards from here. Nas, New York State of Mind. He made two of them. There's a part one and a part two. I like them both. New York by Ja Rule, Fat Joe, and Jadakiss. Jay Z and Alicia Keys, Empire State of Mind. And let's go back up. Heart of the City by Jay Z. New York, New York. Oh no, I'm tripping. Welcome to New York City by Cam and Jay Z. So that's like 6, 7 joints. I would like to add to the list Peter Guns and Lord Tariq and Peter Guns. New York, New York. You understand what I'm saying? What's that song? I can't remember the lyrics to no song, so y'all gonna have to forgive me. I think that should be in there though. Uptown baby, uptown baby. Let me see. Yes, Peter Gunn. Somebody say salute to Carlos Arroyo. His son got a BBL. Who got a BBL? Daz is selling chronic bootleg. What do that have to do? This is new. I'm on my New York shit. Talking about. What you talking about? Deja vu. Yeah, how that chorus go? That's a good one though. That's a good one. That's a good one. That belongs in the list. And Gemini didn't pull that one up, but I still had it. You know what I mean? I had it in my mind. Any other ones y'all could think of? Deserve consideration. Yeah, I was singing the Dog Pound one before. Yeah, that's why I had to stop. But I was only singing it because I was reading it from these lyrics that I got off of Gemini's AI, and they had it in here attached to a Busta Rhymes song, the Anarchy song that I'm not that familiar with. Let me see. Yo, why y'all still talk about Daz and we talk about New York? Daz is from Long Beach, California. I'm about to get you out of here. Don't use my celebration as your excuse to call another man broke. I'll get you out of here for that. That ain't what we do in here. We don't make fun of niggas' brokenness in here. That's not what we do in Monster Nation. And damn sure we don't interrupt the topic about this shit here to hate on the men from California. It's not what we do. I don't want to block him. I want to give him a chance. I don't want to block him. I want to give him a chance to, to recognize the rules or not. You know what I'm saying? People coming, it's normal on the internet to come to just hate and disrespect and shun and kick people while they're down. That's not what we do at Monster Nation. You might be new here, so I want to give you, I want to give you a chance to assimilate before I start, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, Des Johnson, how you know how hot it is where I am? How you know my AC is not booming right now? Are you here to are you here to troll? Or are you here to participate in the bliss, the euphoria that is the New York that has taken over every true New Yorker? You here to participate, or you here to, you know what I'm saying? What you here to do? This is a no. This ain't that place. Monster Nation ain't like that. You feel like the New York shit is deep cuts, like where I'm from. Yeah, but where I'm from, he talking about Marcy, not necessarily New York, right? It's a little bit more specific. Somebody said the Crooklyn Dodgers, yeah, but they talking about Brooklyn. Salute. My brother Buckshot is on that. I would love to include that one, but I don't think it fits the criteria. Let me see. Some said Blase Danger was dope. It was dope, but he said when the East is in the house. He ain't say New York. Did he? I don't have all of these lyrics memorized, so I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't remember that. Andy Up is definitely a New York anthem. It's not what I'm talking about. Go New. Oh, hold on. So there are some newer songs too. That hold on. Let me go to another avenue for some consideration. Uh, let me see. Try this out. Let's try this out. I want to see something. What is this shit doing? Phone tripping. All right. Boom. Boom. Instagram sometimes is more. is more informative when it comes to music than the Google. Now, I type up New York in the Instagram playlist, and wow, songs come up. Let's see. Thank you, New York Knicks. I mean, this is specifically for the New York Knicks. I know this song. It's Knicks ain't no joke. Don't ever say New York choke. Orange and blue flame, fire high. Who wants smoke? All right, that's that. It's a fire song. It was made specifically for the Knicks, though, and I don't think it's, it has been received by all New Yorkers to the point where we can consider it an anthem, one of our anthems. But let's see what else we got. Let's see, what's this? You can get your neck broke, face crack, laid flat, and give everything that you made back. Eight clap niggas. No, it says New York Minute by French Montana. How y'all feel about it? We got Take Me to New York by Jadakiss and Styles P. Let's hear it. Let's go. Y'all heard that? Anybody know that one? Somebody said New York Minute is fire. The joint that ODB did with Mariah. New York's in the house. That is a good find right there. It's a good find. Word up. What's this right here? I'm trying to figure out where we at. Yo, where we at?
Jello Beats, holla at me.
This is NYC, baby. This is NYC, baby. I don't know. I don't know that one. I don't know. Bing Bong. Bing Bong. It's game time in New York. Put your Tim's on. Live from the garden, homie. The next is on. We got. What y'all think? Live from New York by Raekwon. Troy Ave got a New York song. I don't know that one. Let me see, what else? Knicks. We got it. Like city nice. Knicks are back. Time to write. History in orange and blue. That song might be AI. Let me see. I don't know, but yo, what do y'all think should be, like, what should be the anthem? I got a song on Shell Shock. Right, that's my, well, wasn't my first mixtape, but it's the first one that most people really know about. There's a song called Bringing New York Back. Y'all should check that out. It's on my Bandcamp. You could listen to, on Bandcamp, I believe you could listen to the songs individually, but it's on the Shell Shock mixtape. And, I would, it's a hell of a New York anthem. I don't only shout out New York. I don't only shout out the Knicks. I shout out the Jets, Giants, the Rangers, the Mets, the Yankees. I said, I'm from New York. Cut my locks because I'm a Yankee. Yank these nuts in your mouth. No need to thank me. I'm from New York. Same metropolitan met me, met a left jab. Get met life before you disrespect me. I'm from New York, and I'm a 6'5" giant with a giant gun, too big for all that small shit you're trying. Yeah, but I ain't have no marketing promotional budget, so y'all don't know that song. But hey, it's out there. What y'all think? I've been here for damn near half an hour. I don't know. I mean, it was fun kicking it with y'all, but I mean, hey, it was a miracle on 34th Street, man. It's a big deal, bro. Hopefully the Knicks can can close this deal, and in New York. I mean, because everybody in the NBA have stated it, but all of the knowledgeable people have stated it. If the Knicks are doing good, it's good for the whole NBA. It just literally is. It's great for New York. But if you made it into this video, I don't want to take up your time. Just remember there is an overlapping question that I would like an answer for in this video. What should be the official hip hop, or what do you think already is the official hip hop New York anthem? Not New York Knicks anthem, because I think those are two different questions, with two different answers. But if you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 basketballs in the comments. And rock on, rock going.